my name is Zach. I'm 18 and I'm a senior at Methuen High School. I'm from Methuen, Mass, which isn't anywhere fun. It's like half an hour that way. So, for me, coming out, I guess I'm kind of desensitized to it now because I've come out so much. Like just in the past, like 9 hours, I've come out to over 200 people. So, because I was at a staff, I would do trainings with the Massachusetts State School Program for LGBT students. So I was doing a staff training at Shawshing Technical High School in Borica, and I came out to that whole school staff. I'm gonna come out to all you people, so I'm getting kind of used to it. I came out to my GSA, I'm getting kind of used to it now. I'm the youngest out of my 5 older brothers and sisters. I have 3 older brothers and my 2 older sisters. Sorry to be hating on the twin, but I'm an identical triplet, so we beat you by 1. So if we had to fight, we'd have a little extra muscle on us. So. And I'm also, I have my mom, my dad, and I'm from a multiracial family. And my dad's African American, my mom's white. But I look like a little white boy, whatever. And I'm also transgender. I'm female to male transgender. The first time I identified, I guess the first time I came out when I was 3 years old, and people asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I told them I wanted to be a boy. But so I guess that was the first time I came out, so I beat all of you. I'm sorry, it's always a competition. It's a triplet thing, I don't know. You'll get it. The twin gets it. Growing up, I was identifying female, obviously, for most of my life because of societal reasons, I guess, is how I like to put it. And, I didn't come out again until I was in 6th grade. I came out as bisexual because, it wasn't because Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl just came out. It's how everyone thought it was, but it wasn't. When I came out as bisexual, I told all my friends and my sisters about it. And this was, I was in 6th grade. I stayed back a year, so I was a year behind my sister, my triplets, and they were in 7th grade. And, I told all my friends about it and everything, and my sister was just like, no. There are some people that just can't half-ass being gay, and you're one of them, you're a lesbian. And I'm like, I'm a lesbian, guys! So, when I came out to my, to all my friends and everything, they were all really supportive. They were all like, yeah, we knew. And I'm like, okay. So it was really easy to come out to my friends. Coming out to my parents was a little bit more difficult just because, again, societal things like, you're not supposed to be gay. I was a girl, I wasn't supposed to like girls, but I already had my first girlfriend. And my dad, I remember my dad had picked me up from school, from an after-school club. And we got home, we were in our van, I was in the back, and we got into the driveway, and my dad stops the car and just turns around and looks at me. He's like, so me and your mother don't need to pry into your personal life, but do you like girls? And I was like, yes. And I tried to get out of the van, but my dad had locked the door. So I kind of trapped in there with them. That was a really, locked the door. Like, again, because I was kind of cool. I wanted to take the signer, sorry. And so he was just said to me, me and your mother, we love you very much, and we love you, we support you, it's like, this is okay. And I'm like, okay. And I remember just going inside and crying, because I used to do that a lot before pre-transition. So that was kind of my first time coming out. I came out as a lesbian to everyone at school, and they all thought it was, we were in 6th grade, so they all thought oh my god, I'm in 6th grade and I know a lesbian, this is awesome. So they all thought it was really cool. It wasn't until I was in 8th grade was when I was officially diagnosed with gender identity disorder and figured out what transgender was and that I was transgender. The year before that, the end of 7th grade, is when I kind of self-diagnosed myself, and my self-treatment for that was I cut all my hair off, and everyone just thought that was maybe part of being a lesbian, but it wasn't. So I went into 8th grade, and I had to come out again. Thought everyone I had to come out as gay to everybody, but I thus come out again and telling people that no, I'm not a girl anymore, I'm a boy. I'm transgender, and my school actually really took it really well. All my friends, I had been gender variant my whole life, so people were like, well, my old name, oh, well, she's just wearing boys' clothes like she usually does. So it really wasn't that hard to come out to my friends and the people at school. Even my school staff was all really supportive about it. Whether they understood it or not, they kind of understood that I was their student and they were there to support me. But coming out to my parents was another challenging thing. I was at the beginning of 8th grade. It was probably late October, early November, and I was, when I would get really depressed about, the fact that I was trans, and it's really hard to explain unless you're trans. You just kind of don't get it. And I would get really depressed, and I would follow my mom around because I don't know. I think because I wanted her, because she would always be like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing," and I would cry and run away. I just kind of wanted her to know something was wrong. But one day she wouldn't let me leave. She's like, "No, something's wrong. You're gonna tell me what it is." So we were sitting in the kitchen, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I wouldn't tell her, and I was just sitting there crying, and I just didn't know how to tell her that I was a boy, that I was transgender, and I just didn't know. And then finally, she just asked me, she's like, "Do you think you're a boy?" And I said, "Yes." And she's like, "Okay, we have a therapy appointment set up for you next week." And I was like, so I've had a really supportive family, coming, like I said, coming out for me is just, it's an ongoing thing because being transgender, you have a lot of choices, and it's the choice, gay people have the same choice, but I guess for transgender, it's a little different because, I have the choice to come out every time I meet somebody, but it's not just coming out with like my sexuality because, I am also dating a man right now, so everyone's like, so I also have to come out with that, but on top of that, I have to, come out being transgender and I'm basically telling people I'm not who you think I am. But that's what people think, because it's not true. Like, even though I am transgender, I've always been the same person, just my name and what I wore was different. But I've had a lot of really good experiences with it. I haven't really had experiences where people didn't accept me, and if they did, they pretty much kept it to themselves, except for one time the teacher who was didn't really get it, wasn't really quiet about it, but then he apologized about it and said that he was sorry, and I'm like, it's just because I told on you. So I've had really good experiences, and I'll probably continue to keep coming out. Whether I decide, to always come out, that'll be my choice, but for the most part, I'm just going to keep up trying to beat my ways I've come out before, so instead of doing it just on Dr. Phil, maybe I'll do it on the news next time. Maybe a lot easier. Come out to more people at once, Thank you.